Good morning. It's me. This morning, I dropped the kids off to school. Boy child is wearing Crocs. My dog is barking. Stop it. Boy child's wearing Crocs. It was a really nice morning. I was supposed to go see my friend who's moving to North Carolina. Sorry, the dogs are very upset that I'm outside, but I wanted to show you. Got ready to go see my friend. Whoop, my gimbal. And this is what happened, what started. So we have gotten a good quarter of an inch of the snow in an hour. It's a snow squall. It was supposed to start snowing today, but not like this. So now there's a squall warning. It's supposed to last until 1. I'm not sure how much snow we'll get. So I'm not seeing my friend. I got on 6th. By the time I hit Federal on 6th, the visibility was so crap that I got off the street. So my dogs are being butt heads. Stop it. I'm literally standing in the front door. So this is, it's snowy. My dogs are jumping on me. I'm going to lose my shit. I'm going to brew a fresh pot of coffee. I was going to spend the day with my friend. Well, a couple of hours with her. I was planning on doing boot camp, and that's not going to happen. So, this might be a couple of day vlog. It might not be. I filmed last week and I have been trying to upload and my computer keeps shutting off mid-upload. So I am troubleshooting today. So we'll see. Wish me luck with that. But I'm going to be knitting here. Let me turn this pancake. Get off of me. Get off of me. Do you love me so much? This is what I'm going to be working on today. I think I'm going to probably end up binge reading a bunch. But I'm knitting this. I'm not a big knitter. I don't know if I've told you, I'm super not a knitter, but, I was looking for a corner to corner pattern because I want to get better at knitting and I love this. I know. Okay, hold on. Flipping back around. This is a yarn that I was like, I don't know if I should do crochet, and I did it in 2 different size hooks. One of them was way too stiff, the fabric. It made the weave too stiff, and the other one probably would have been okay, but I couldn't remember the pattern I was using. I think it was the Suzette stitch, but I don't remember. Pancake? No, thank you. So I worked up a little bit in the bigger hook, but this is so pretty. So I'm loving this in knit. And knit, like I can do it. I'm not super comfortable with it. It's just, it needs, my cat, hold on. She can fully get away. She just doesn't want to. And there she goes. She went to her safe place. Anyways, I can knit. I'm just not super good at it, so I don't do it often because I'm much faster at crochet. But I'm loving this. It's super pretty. But I wanted a corner to corner blanket that was in stockinette, which is that pretty these little arrows. So if all you do is knit, it kind of looks like this. It looks like even not like this. It's got bumps. It looks like the edges. Called garter stitch, and I didn't want a blanket in garter stitch, so I found this pattern and I'm enjoying it, which is not something I ever thought I'd say about knitting. It's an easy 4 pattern or 4 row repeat. So honestly, it's snowing. I'm gonna go flip around and show you again what it looks like outside. It's really pretty, but also what the hell. But also it's February in Denver, so this is what I've been waiting for because we need all the moisture we can get. And that is something a true Coloradan will tell you all the time, is that we need all the snow we can get. But yeah, it's she coming down. It's beautiful, but also what the hell, man. So I'm going to read. I have a bunch of books from the library still that I need to read. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to knit. I'm going to hang out with my dogs. I should be productive, but yesterday, so I worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I got home on Monday. I had my review, and then I had to do some other stuff at work, and then I got home, and I was up until noon because I was like, I have to clean the cat boxes, and I need to do the bird cage, and I'm going to hang out with the dogs so that they're not stuck in their cages. And I didn't go to bed until noon, and I am very tired still, so I'm probably not going to be super productive today. I already emptied the dishwasher and went through. I have a binder of the important papers I need to keep. So I went through and got rid of the stuff from last year that I don't need to keep, and I need to file the stuff from this year, but we're getting there slowly. We'll see. So I'm probably going to binge watch YouTube or listen to a lot about religion and crochet, knit and read. That's going to be my day. But I'll update you if that changes. And I'll keep you updated with progress on the blanket, I guess. So hopefully you see my other video before you see this one. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. My lipstick's wearing off. So I should redo it or put red over it or something. Oh God, I'm so washed out. Let's not do that. Actually, it stopped snowing like 15 minutes, 20 minutes ago. And now it's fine. So I'm going to go see my friend anyways. I just tried to upload my video again, and my computer shut itself off again. So I downloaded CapCut to my phone. So I'm going to see if I can finagle a way to do it via my phone instead of using the desktop. I don't know. I tried a couple things. I decreased the it's whatever. I watched the video and I decreased the amount of energy it takes to upload it, export it, whatever. It's still giving me the middle finger. So I'm going to go hang out with my friend who's moving to North Carolina. So I'm going to grab a bag and throw some yarn in it, because if I'm truly comfortable with you, I will have yarn with me. I don't know if you knew that, but now you know. So I'm going to put on some red lipstick over my black. Maybe put on some black again. I don't know yet. TBD. I'm going to go do stuff. I'll be back. Bye. Hello again. Good morning. So I figured today will be like day 2 of 3 of just kind of checking in. I didn't figure it out. I did a workaround yesterday and got my video from last week finally uploaded. God, I left my coffee in the kitchen. I went and I made a fresh pot and I poured a cup. I left it in the kitchen. Go! Anyways, so yesterday I finally figured out like this roundabout way. I've been using CapCut because I'm just learning how to do the editing and stuff. And I had done last week's, and I mean, it's longish, way longer than my other videos, but still like not terrible. And my computer kept just shutting down. I think the file was too big and my computer was like, no, which is fine. So I figured my way around it. I got it uploaded. So I think I'll wait till tomorrow. So I checked in yesterday just about the stupid snow, which so it started, I was leaving from my friend's house I was like, okay, I'm going to leave at 8:30 and get up there around like 9:15. I left a little bit late because it started flurrying, and I went to go drop off my kids' like heavy snow coats because it was actually really nice in the morning. So boy child didn't even have a hoodie, and girl child only had a hoodie, and boy child was wearing Crocs. And then it was snowing. Like I let the dogs out and it was starting, and I went from like trickle to like like real fast. And it was like the light fluffy ones that looked like broken up styrofoam, and you could hear it hitting. So that was really fun. So I dropped off coats and I headed up 6 so where I live, you'd go up my street, you'd hit 6 and then take 6 to I-25. And I was like, I'm going to do that. And I hit the next major street over and I was like, I'm not doing this. So I called my friend. I was like, I have zero visibility. I'm going home. I'm sorry. And so that was 9:15, not even. It was like 9 o'clock when I called her. And then we got back here and I hung out with the dogs, and by 9:30 it had stopped. And it was like, blah. So I headed up around 10, I think, and just hung out with her for a little bit with her baby while she kind of tried to pack things, because packing with toddlers is hard. If you didn't know, it's not fun. Packing with kids in general is not fun. Anyways, so that was yesterday. So it was like literally all the radio stations were like, oh, snow squall, like someone didn't know what a squall was, which I thought was really funny. This stitch is kind of messed up. I don't like that. Is that 1 stitch or 2 stitches? That's 1 stitch. Okay, well, silly me, my last row, I did not do a good job. I'm also like not a big knitter, so I'm like super proud of this. So I'm going to finish this row and then show you like how I'm doing. And I'm going to like do stuff around my house because there's always stuff that needs to be done. My voice is like almost better. It's even better than it was yesterday, which is like a big deal. So if you like rewatch the first like minute of my video, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, you were a little raspy, just a little bit, which is cool. So this is nice. Like, yeah, I have my voice back. But I worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Friday and Saturday, if I was not like actively sucking on something, I was like like a cat with a hairball, just like and it was not good. So the first night I had brought just raided our cabinet, and I brought cough drops, which I don't care for the flavor of cough drops, I will have you know. So I was like, well, I'm going to alternate cough drops and Winter mints, which is cool. So I'd have a cough drop, and then I'd have a Winter mint, and then I'd have a cough drop, and then I'd have a Winter mint. And then at like 5 a.m, I realized I'd been eating sugar-free cough drops all night, and I'd eaten like most of a bag. There was like 7 of them left. So if you didn't know, most sugar-free things have xylitol as a sweetener, and too much xylitol gives you the runs. And I was like, oh no, I'm gonna die. Okay, I did not, which is I'm very grateful for, but I was concerned. So I went home and I was like, Bubby, when you go to the store for whatever you and the kids decide to make for dinner tonight, I need sugar. I need full sugar cough drops, please, because I do not want to poop my pants at work tonight. I would really like to not have that happen. So, excuse me. He pulled through and he got me 2 different types, which is great. So at work on Saturday night, I'll have one of these ones and then one of the other ones, and then one of these ones and then one of the other ones. And I look at the bag and I'm like, I wonder how many is too many. So first I had asked that at dinner. I was like, how many cough drops is too many? And my son was like, probably 30. And I was like, you know what? That probably is too many. Good call. So then I'm like looking at the bag as I have like my 7th cough drop. So I got the like organic, like Ricola, like all of the herbs, and then Halls, something, I don't know. They were fine. They didn't taste bad. And the Ricola is like, you can take 2 chews, one at a time, and let it dissolve slowly in your mouth without chewing on it or breaking it. And I'm like, okay, like weird, but all right. And then it says repeat every 2 hours as needed. And I'm like, cada 2 horas? Okay. So I look at the other one and it's like, you can have one of them every 2 hours. And I'm mainlining these things because I'm like, cool, if I'm not actively sucking on something, like literally like 30 seconds after I don't have something lubricating my throat, I would just start coughing. So I was like, well, I told one of my coworkers, I looked over and I was like, Carrie, if I die, tell them it was the cough drops. So I didn't end up pooping my pants. So like high five on that one. I also didn't OD on benzocaine and mallow root. I don't know, like the Ricola ones have like 11 different herbs, and I'm like, cool, this is an expectorant and that's an expectorant, and I don't know what this one does, but that smells nice. So I did not overdose on herbs or benzocaine or menthol. Actually, I think the active ingredient was benzocaine because they're numbing. But also having like a menthol cough drop in your mouth while you have a mask on and glasses, minty eyeballs. It doesn't feel super good. I'm almost done with this row, and then I'll show you what I've done, and then I'm going to go do productive things. Well, semi-productive. We have a bunch of fish tanks I've shown you, and our big one, I don't know, what is it? Maybe it's a 50 gallon. It's like weird dimensions. I'm going to have to measure it and check. But our big one, so like 2:30 in the morning, my husband gets up and I wake up and I'm like, what the heck? And I hear this like really weird, like, and I'm like, is our rolly bot on? Because we have, well, I guess it's technically a Eufy bot. We call our little like Roomba knockoff, we call it a rolly bot. So I am like, oh my gosh, like, did it turn on in the middle of the night? Was one of the cats messing around? Like, what happened? So he comes and lays back down, and I ask him, I'm like, Bubby, what was that? And he's like, it was the filter on the big tank. I'm like, oh, is it just like dry? Because then like it clicks, and I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds like a filter that's not pulling water and is just running dry. And he's like, I don't know, I unplugged it. And I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna go figure out if it was actually dry. I kind of looked at it before I took the kids to school, but I don't know if you knew this, the kids can kind of be buttheads, and morning times are not our best times for probably anybody. So I'm going to go look at that. So I'm going to look at that, check on the isopods, because I have not been very attentive this week, which they're probably grateful for. They're probably like, yes, this person wasn't maiming us. And then I kind of want to talk about, I read a book series over the past week. It was just 3, it was a trilogy. So I read 3 books in the past week. So I want to talk about them a little bit because I thought they were fun. But okay, I have like 10 more stitches, so we're gonna like power through this. Okay, I guess I'll tell you about my books now then.
They're by a person named E.P. Bali, and it's the warrior midwife. So there's fae and demons and like astral projection and like destiny and stuff. So definitely like fantasy elements. But it was really fun. And I work in women's care, so I was like, it's a midwife, like, yes. And it was great. So I really enjoyed it. Book one was good. Book two, I really like puttered through. So book one, I think I finished in a day. And book two, I would open and read a little bit and then close it just to be like, thanks, Kindle, for spying on me. I did read today. Not yesterday, the day before yesterday, I was like, no, we're finishing it. And I got back into it. And it was really good. There's some really good fight scenes. There's a lot of like, I don't want to be like female empowerment, but like female empowerment and different aspects of womanhood, which I really, really liked. So, and there were some twists that you're like not expecting that. So I don't know how many pages they were, probably like 200 to 300 each, but they were good. I'm going to start the second trilogy, which is about the main character in the first one. It's about, I didn't need to count those. That was silly. So the character in the first three books is named Soraya. So there's a spin-off trilogy about her sister, whose name is Altara. And so the first one is the midwife, the warrior midwife, and then the warrior priest, and then the warrior queen. And this one is the archer princess, the archer witch, and the archer queen. So I'm going to say that's probably a spoiler alert that they become queens of different realms. But I think that's kind of going to be a given if you bother reading them. If you don't, like, that's fine, because I read a lot, as long as it makes my brain calm down and get away from life. Okay, so here is what I'm working on. I think I showed you yesterday, but like I finished a full skein, and last night at gymnastics I joined that one, and I'm probably like a third of the way through this one. So I can't decide if I want this one to be 1 or 3 skeins or 4 skeins. So if we go this way, this is the corner. This looks so awkward. Okay, sorry, that looked so awkward. So I'm looking from the corner to this side, and that's not quite big enough. So maybe I'll do 4 skeins. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous to start decreasing, but it's going to be fine, and we can get through this together. I'm going to go clean my house, and then I'm going to go to the gym. And then I'm going to go to brunch and probably clean my house some more. I'm really excited to not do a whole lot today, except for, I need to study. This is crap. Well, me and the poochies. Let's show you the poochies right now because they're so sweet. Oh, flip around. Your pooches. You've been good babies. We are going to go do stuff around the house. I'll check back in later. Okay, bye. Hey, I'm holding a microphone. I'm gonna set it down. We're gonna set it down. Maybe here. Hey, just checking in really quick. I had a wasted day. I was supposed to go do all these things. I told you I was gonna go have brunch with my friend, and she is having some tummy troubles, so that didn't happen, which is fine. Normally I get sad when people cancel plans, but today that was actually not a bad thing because I really didn't want to do anything. I wanted to stay in my house all day, which I did. And, well, I decided I was going to have, like, a lazy day, which I don't normally do because I have this, like, crushing guilt, like, which I'm dealing with right now, so I'm going to go clean. But I finished the Archer Princess, which was the second... There's the first trilogy I just read, the warrior ones. Now I'm reading the archer ones about the second sister. And it was really good. It was surprisingly really good. Kind of very unexpected. The ending was very unexpected, but very good. So still demons and some like fae stuff, but very fun. I enjoyed it. And then this, so my daughter is so funny. This morning she's like, "Are you making a bandana?" And I was like, "No." So I think I'm going to call this halfway. I think. Because it's going to be that wide. So it's corner to corner. It looks kind of angled, which I'm not sure I love, but I can always block it, which is fine. But I think we're going to call it halfway. And I honestly, I am not a knitter. I am a crocheter. It's my happy place, and I don't normally like knitting. And this has been very enjoyable, like mentally very enjoyable. So I got to what I'm calling the halfway point. So a little over 1.5 skeins. Well, shit, maybe I'm thinking I should do one more repeat. TBD, but I'm going to call it the halfway point for now, and then later we'll figure it out. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, but I'm actually gonna go do like adult things and clean my house now because now I'm dealing with the like, oh no, I've been so lazy. I could have been so productive. So I'm gonna go clean my kitchen and vacuum. And the puppies are gonna keep napping because they are good babies. But that's it for me for right now. I'll check in tomorrow and keep you posted. Bye.
Hello, hello again. It is Thursday now, so we've successfully made it through a couple of days. So Tuesday we had our snow squall, and it went from like nice-ish to like half an inch of snow on the ground pretty quick, and then maybe an inch. I don't know. It was a decent amount. So we did that, and then it was really nice yesterday, and today it's 56 degrees. I'm wearing a jacket just for now. I went to the gym. We did leg day. And I love leg day, but it's always hard because I never know, like, should I lift as heavy as I know I can and die and then like blow my load and not be able to lift at the end? Or should I just like temper it the whole time? And I said, F it. And we did straddle lifts and I did 80 pounds with those and it felt good. And then I did 45s for my squats. I did 44s in each hand for our deadlifts. I hate lunges. We did walking lunges and those were terrible. We did some banded like glute stuff and then weighted side lunges. And I didn't do as well with those as I could have. I could have gone heavier, but also like my hip mobility sucks. I can squat real low, but like side to side, not so much. I need to stretch my hips more because I run on, well, I haven't been, but typically I run a fair amount and my hips are tight. But just going to say I finished the second book in the Archer series yesterday. I read a whole book and then I read a second whole book and I didn't sleep a lot, but oh my goodness, I really enjoyed the books. I'm halfway through the third one. I will probably finish it today. I should probably do productive things. I did move my couch and vacuum under it yesterday and Cheese Cat was really happy I found some of her toys, so that's cool. I was going to do my makeup today and my eczema. It's so angry right now. So I didn't have any for like 2 years and then it came back. It's crap. So no makeup right now. Maybe I'll do some eyeshadow if I'm feeling mascara. Maybe I'll do some mascara if I'm feeling squirrely. But I'm going to try to work on this video. I may work on it. I mean, edit it so that I can post it. I work tonight, so I need to nap. I need to clean out my fridge. Today was trash day. And I'm on the decrease now. So kind of like you do. So I don't know if anyone else does this, but like when I'm reading, it's just like, oh, just one more chapter. It'll only take 5 minutes, just one more chapter. And then like 12 chapters later, you're like, whoops. So on this one, I was like, oh, like I'm going to do one more repeat because it's a 4-row repeat. I was like, oh, I'm going to do one more repeat and then I'll be done. 3 repeats later, it's finally like big enough for me. So now I'm on the decrease. So we're decreasing. I used about 2 skeins for on the way up. So I'll use about 2 for on the decrease. I'm pretty stoked. So I'm going to go do productive things or try to with my day. Anyways, I hope you guys all had a good week and I will talk to you soon. Bye.